everyone, I'm Dr. Chi of Chi Family Dental. Today, I have my staff, my managers, my front managers. They're going to answer some of the questions about open enrollment so that you can get the right insurance in order to, get your benefits. So we're gonna start here with Milagro. She doesn't want to be on camera, so here we go. So what are some of the things that people should know about, in open enrollment as far as getting their insurance?
So some employers have different plans. They don't all have many options, but just make sure there are the right options. You get your information. Make sure they are PPO plans. Most people do take PPO. HMO, you are assigned to a specific dentist, so just make sure you kind of read through them before you select your plans.
Leslie, what do you think?
Make sure you have no waiting periods. Most insurances cover your x-rays and exams 100%. That's the first thing you want to look for. For any procedures, you want them to cover at least 80%. And for your crowns, at least 50%. If you do have waiting periods, you do have to wait approximately a year or 7 months to use your benefits. And I first say that get to a dentist, see what you need. We'll see if how much of an amount. If it's $1,500 that your insurance covers, or $2,000 or $3,000, just depending how much dental work you're looking into getting done.
So there are the two main types of insurance are HMO and PPOs, and we can go over whatever all that means. But most offices do not accept HMOs, and even when they accept that, they have to be, your insurance has to assign them to you. Mm-hmm. So PPO has a little bit more flexibility, and they cover a little bit more things that way. And we do take PPO plans. There are some HMOs, but those are like on the Medicare plans that we sometimes, do take. And one of the things also that we find out is that some people come in and they go like, oh, I need you to find my insurance. Sometimes it's hard to find your insurance. What do you need for us to find your insurance?
We need the name of the company you're with, either Delta Dental, Cigna, Principal. There's a lot of companies. We can always give a call to your company and see if you have coverage with them. But number one thing, what company you're with and your member ID. Or we can also look with your social security number. That's the three options. That's the three main things.
Yeah, but the first thing we need to know is you need to know what that company is and your member ID. What do you have to say about that?
Some plans like Delta Dental or Blue Cross Blue Shield work with states. It doesn't mean specifically that you live in Texas, it's Blue Cross Blue Shield of Texas or Delta Dental of Texas. Some places are assigned to different states. Sometimes we do ask you to have your card, or if you know what state it is, so we can look for it in the right place.
Okay. So that's very informative. So it's just hard for us to just find out something that we don't even have any idea of what we're looking for. Our next question is, are you in network or out of network? So that's the one question that people usually ask. So our office are in network with, I would say that we're the Delta Dental network of Missouri City. Most people here are not in network with Delta Dental. The reason is because Delta Dental do not pay a lot in network fees. So, but we've taken that just so we can help, because we see a lot of people that are, that have Delta Dental and they just don't have any place to go. But even when your insurance is out of network, there are still some benefits. So what do we have to say about that?
So if we're out of network with the company, we always make sure you have out of network benefits to make sure there's enough coverage. But if your company only offers in network, of course we're not able to use that. You have the option of looking for in-network dental offices.
Or paying out of pocket and they'll reimburse you.
Yes, also you can pay out of pocket, they can reimburse you. We always check to make sure you have in-network or out-of-network benefits, and of course we'll tell you upfront about it.
Also, some percentages are still the same in or out of network, so typically it doesn't matter if they're both the same coverage, so you're always more than welcome to come, even if you're in network, out of network.
Yes, in network, like I said, in network, out of network, as long as you have a PPO plan, sometimes it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference, really. Especially if you're just, in cleaning, they're just going to be the same percentage, everything is almost going to be the same percentage. So it doesn't always matter. What matters is the type of insurance. If you have HMO, it matters a whole lot. If you have PPO, not that much. I mean, it's just going to be about the same thing. What else do you have to say?
Okay, so how I said, it typically does not matter. We always double check for you. We're always happy to help in any way we can, and we also accept Medicaid. For Medicaid, we probably are the only people here that accept it.
Accept Medicaid.
As well as Medicare. We always typically ask patients, like, if they know just what insurance they have, and if it's Medicaid, just to assign to our location to be seen.
Yes. There's also something else that I noticed. So the dental plan is not the same thing as a medical plan. So your dental plan has a certain amount. Some people have 2,000, some people have 5,000, some people have. There are only few dental plans that have unlimited coverage, and that depends on like where you work. So if you work with UPS, sometimes they do. Sometimes I think MD Anderson, sometimes they do. But most of them are going to have some amount. So when you're choosing a plan, you want to choose a plan. If you have a lot of work to be done, you may not want to choose a plan that only have 1,000, because that will not cover. So you want to look at that too when you're choosing a plan. Okay, so you want to see how much coverage do you have. Otherwise, your plan will run out quickly, and then the rest of it you're going to have to pay out of pocket. So those are one of the things that I think you need to do. Yes.
I also just wanted to add, meaning if you have $2,000 that insurance give you, it doesn't specifically mean that you don't have to pay anything out of pocket.
Yes.
You still have some percentages to pay. Some can be 80%, some can be 20%. It just depends on the plan. We always go ahead and check and make sure how much percentage is covered before we do any work, and let you know how much your co-pays would be. But yes, it does not mean that the insurance will pay your $2,000 worth of work.
No, it doesn't. So if let's say some of the procedures, they cover it at 50%, right? And you're still going to have to pay that 50 before they can pay the 2,000. It's not like they will give us the 2,000 before you start paying. So these are some of the things that you need to know. So the main thing here is know your coverage. Okay, we'll help you to a certain point, but when you're signing up, you need to know some of these things, and that's why we're bringing them at this time. Any other input?
You're also more than welcome. We do offer financial plans like
Yes.
Cherry or Care Credit, and then for patients who don't have any insurance, we always go ahead and help with payment options.
Yeah, so we can discuss that whenever you come. And thank you for listening. If you have any question, call our office 281-778-9261. Again, 281.
And
Yes.
if you are a patient, we are having a raffle, so you're more than welcome to go ahead and join as well.
Yes.
If you refer a patient, if you go ahead and
Give us
Give
a
the
review,
review.
whatever you do, just let us know. In the week of Thanksgiving, that we're having a huge gift basket here.
Woo, woo, woo.
So just call us and get yours, okay? Again, the number is 281-778-9261. Thank you, guys.